Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the subject English for Job Interviews. My name is Hương. I'm a teacher in the Department of Foreign Languages, and I'll be guiding you through this journey to help you become more confident and successful in job interviews. This course is designed to equip you with the skills and knowledge you need to excel in interviews conducted in English. Xin chào tất cả các em. Trước khi vào bài học ngày hôm nay, cô sẽ giới thiệu ngắn gọn về mục tiêu, tài liệu, nội dung, đánh giá môn học và một số yêu cầu nhiệm vụ của sinh viên. Về mục tiêu học phần, kỹ năng trả lời phỏng vấn tiếng Anh nhằm giúp sinh viên có kiến thức cơ bản liên quan đến hoạt động phỏng vấn xin việc như tác phong, thái độ, trang phục, cách trả lời các câu hỏi thường gặp, cách xử lý khi gặp câu hỏi khó chưa có sự chuẩn bị, cách làm việc với công ty tuyển dụng nhân sự. Ngoài ra, sinh viên có thể vận dụng được các quy tắc về trang phục, ngôn ngữ hình thể và cách tạo ấn tượng khi tham gia phỏng vấn xin việc, cách trả lời các câu hỏi thường gặp, cách đặt câu hỏi phù hợp cho nhà tuyển dụng vào tình huống phỏng vấn xin việc cụ thể. Về tài liệu môn học, các em sẽ sử dụng 4 cuốn tài liệu như trên slide. Tài liệu chính gồm cuốn English for Job Interviews và Knock and Dab Job Interviews, How to Turn Job Interview into Job Offer. Ngoài ra còn tài liệu tham khảo gồm các cuốn Interview Training Guide và cuốn Successful Interview Skills, How to Prepare, Answer Tough Questions and Get Your Ideal Job. Về nội dung của học phần, các em sẽ học 5 bài học chính. Unit 1, First Impressions and Common Questions. Unit 2, Difficult Questions. Unit 3, Fillers and Unprepared Questions. Unit 4, Recruitment Agencies. And Unit 5, Role Plays. Về đánh giá và làm bài kiểm tra trong và sau quá trình học, các em sẽ có điểm đánh giá quá trình học là điểm A1 và điểm kiểm tra kết thúc học phần là điểm A2. Trong đó, điểm A1 chiếm 40% và điểm A2 chiếm 60%. Về đánh giá quá trình A1, các em sẽ có 2 đầu điểm. Điểm số 1 chiếm 20% trong điểm đánh giá quá trình A1 và điểm số 2 chiếm 20% trong điểm đánh giá quá trình A1. Điểm số 1 thì bao gồm bài kiểm tra số 1 A1.1, trong đó chiếm 70% điểm số 1 và điểm thái độ học tập A1.2 chiếm 30% trong điểm số 1. Lưu ý bài kiểm tra số 1 sẽ làm theo hình thức trực tuyến. Điểm số 2 chính là điểm bài kiểm tra số 2 và sẽ kiểm tra trên lớp và kiểm tra theo hình thức vấn đáp, hoạt động đóng vai. Điểm này sẽ chiếm 100% trong điểm số 2. Cuối cùng là về nhiệm vụ của người học. Sinh viên được yêu cầu dự lớp tối thiểu 70% tổng số thời lượng của học phần. Sinh viên được yêu cầu chuẩn bị các thiết bị cần thiết để học tập, tìm hiểu, đọc hướng dẫn về hệ thống đào tạo trực tuyến. Cần nghiên cứu trước các nội dung bài học tiếp theo có tài liệu được gửi trên hệ thống đào tạo trực tuyến và trong giáo trình. Ngoài ra, sinh viên cần hoàn thành các bài tập được giao và nộp đúng thời hạn trên hệ thống đào tạo trực tuyến, chủ động tổ chức thực hiện giờ tự học theo hướng dẫn, tham gia tích cực vào các hoạt động cá nhân, thảo luận cặp, nhóm và các hoạt động khác. Ngoài ra, sinh viên cần chấp hành tốt các nội quy, quy định của nhà trường và quy định riêng của môn học do giảng viên giảng dạy đề ra. Sinh viên cũng cần yêu cầu được tự bảo vệ tài khoản của mình, phải tự chịu trách nhiệm về các thông tin đưa lên hệ thống và việc để người khác sử dụng tài khoản của mình sai mục đích, không đúng với quy định. Sinh viên được yêu cầu tham dự đầy đủ các bài kiểm tra và thi kết thúc học phần. Để hiểu rõ hơn về thông tin học phần, các em có thể đọc trong đề cương chi tiết. Okay, let's get started. Before we dive into the course content today, I'd like to ask you a question. What do you expect from this course? Thank you for sharing your expectations. We make sure to address this throughout the course. Our goals are to provide you with practical skills and knowledge that you can immediately apply in the job search. I'm excited to start this journey with you. Let's work together to build your confidence and skills for successful job interviews. Great. Let's get started with our first unit. We discussed how to make a first impression and handle some common questions effectively. We'll cover how to get ready for the big day, from preparation for interview and choosing the right clothes, and how to answer some commonly asked questions. Now let's find out what we need to do before the day of the interview. Prepare preparing for a job interview is essential to make a great first impression and increase the chance of getting the job. Let's discuss how you can prepare effectively. Now, I would like to ask you a question. How do you prepare for a job interview? Great. Here are some key steps to prepare for job interviews. First, research the company. Knowing about the company shows your interest and enthusiasm. Here's what to look for. First of all, you should look for company history. Candidates should learn about how long the company has been established, what it does, and the number of staff. Secondly, it is useful to know business model. You should understand the company's core products, services, and how they generate revenue. Besides, look for any mutual connections you may have, such as the company's values, work environment, internal promotion policies, and turnover rates. Secondly, candidates should research the same for the post they are applying for. Try to find out as much as you can about the role you're applying for. This helps you tailor your abilities to the job requirements. Next, plan the route to the interview location. You should go to the company to see how to get there, how long it takes to get there, how much you need to arrive on time. You might also be able to see some of the existing staff coming in and out, which could give you a good indication of how to dress for the interview. Besides, it's important to arrive early. Aim to arrive early to account for any unexpected delays. You need to make sure your transportation the day before and aim to arrive earlier than you need to. And your appearance plays a significant role in making a good first impression. Therefore, you should dress smartly. Always dress more smartly than you would normally. Business attire is the safest choice. Make sure your interview suit is clean, ironed, and fits you well. And remember, practice makes perfect. Therefore, practice commonly asked questions and answers by practicing out loud with a friend or a teacher to get feedback and ensure your answers are clear and in good English. Finally, make sure you get a good night's sleep before the interview day. Being well rested will help you stay focused. Preparing thoroughly for a job interview can make all the difference. By researching the company, planning your route, dressing appropriately, practicing your answers, and getting a good night's sleep, you'll be setting yourself up for success. Great. Let's move on to discussing how to dress for the interview in more detail. You know, dressing professionally is crucial, as it can significantly impact the impression you make. How you dress sends important signals about the seriousness with which you take the occasion, the respect you have for your interviewers. When you dress well, you look better, feel better, and others treat you better. That is a good head start to help heading into a job interview. So, why I said that's a good start? Because the correct appearance alone probably will not get you a job offer, but it does go a long way toward winning the attention and respect you need to land the offer. When you know you look right, you can stop worrying about the impression the clothes are making. When you know you look the best, you feel pride and confidence and concentrate on communicating your message. Let's explore how to achieve that perfect interview look. For an office job, it is important that you dress soberly and professionally. The safest look for both men and women at interviews is traditional and conservative. Let's break down the specifics for both men and women. Look at the man in the photo that shows the suitable clothes for men at job interviews. Then answer the question, what should men wear for a job interviews? So you have a few minutes to answer the question. Let's check the answer by discussing the basics of interview attire for men. When it comes to choosing a suit, the color is crucial. The most recommended colors are dark blue or dark gray. Black suits are also becoming more acceptable these days. Like the man in the photo, you can see these colors convey professionalism and confidence and show that you are taking the interview seriously. They also tend to be flattering and appropriate for the most interview settings. Now let's talk about patterns. Pinstripe and Solis are both excellent choices. These can be in dark gray, navy, or medium blue. And now let's talk about shirts. Men should wear a long sleeve shirt. The color should be light, either white or pale color. Light colored shirts like white or pale colors look clean and professional. They also match well with dark suits. Let's discuss ties. A plain tie is always the best choice. Or you can wear one with a slight pattern. And you should avoid ties with large dots, pictures of animals, or sporting symbols. Why should we avoid ties with large dots, pictures, or sporting symbols? Such ties can be distracting and may not look professional. A simple tie shows that you are serious about the interview. How about shoes and socks? Shoes should be dark, such as black leather or brown leather. Socks should complement the suit. They should be blue, black, gray, or brown. Matching socks to the suit helps create a cohesive, professional look. When they match the suit color, they extend the length of your leg, giving more height and authority. They should also be long enough for you to cross the legs without showing off bare skin and should not fall in a bunch toward the ankle as you move. For accessories, make sure any tattoos are covered during the interview and try to limit jewelry to a watch and ring. The watch should be simple and plain. Limiting jewelry and covering tattoos keeps the focus on your qualifications and not on your appearance. The right accessories can enhance the professional image of any applicant for both men and women, just as the wrong accessories can destroy it. Now let's discuss how women should dress for a job interview. And I want you to look at the women in the photos that show the suitable clothes for women in the job interviews. Then answer the question, what should women wear to a job interview? You have a few minutes to answer the questions. Let's check the answer by discussing the basics of interview attire for women. A suit is best, or a skirt suit where the jacket and skirt suit match. Women should stick to Solis or pinstripe in gray, navy, and medium blues. These colors are professional, making a strong, serious impression while still being stylish. Dresses can also be worn to interviews, but the style should be as classic as possible. A classic style is timeless and professional, ensuring that your outfit is appropriate for the interview setting. Now we'll talk about shoes. Shoes should not be too high or too low. Preferably, they should be leather. In addition to brown and black, women can safely wear navy or gray shoes. Appropriate shoes ensure comfort and helping you maintain confidence throughout the interview. And about hairstyle, you should tie your hair back or maintain a well-groomed appearance like in the photo, like the woman in the photo. It's best to wear a little makeup and not too much jewelry. Second, never to appear overly makeup. Remember, natural is the key word. So, like men and women should have minimal makeup and jewelry and keep the focus on qualification and professionalism rather than appearance. Besides, make sure if you have any tattoos, they are covered during the interview. That's all about how should men and women dress for job interviews. In conclusion, every interview and interviewer is different, so it is not possible to set down strict guidelines for exactly what to wear in any given situation. However, there are a few basic rules that will ensure you are perceived as someone clever, practical, competent, reliable, and professional. Remember that dressing appropriately for an interview is crucial for making a positive first impression and demonstrating your professionalism. Dressing appropriately for a job interview shows respect for the interviewer and the company, and it helps you feel more confident and prepared. For homework, consider how you would expect candidates for the following jobs to dress. First is shop assistant and office managers. Think about why each role might require different level of formality. Thank you for listening. Next lesson, we'll dive into common interview questions and how to answer them effectively. See you then.